Please welcome Courteney Cox. Well, it's good to see you, and congratulations on the premiere of your new show.
Thank you so much.
I have to say I'm confused because I'm not positive whether cougar is a complimentary or derogatory term.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, actually.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things. It's like, I don't know if I'd want to be called that if...
Well, I used to think that cougars were women who had a lot of plastic surgery, trying to look young to go out with younger guys. But now that I am a cougar, I think differently.
It's changed.
But, you know, it kind of is making sense because I was thinking about this whole cougar thing, and men, their sexual peak is around their early 20s. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Women is in their...
No, I'm happy about that, believe me.
I know, it's exhausting, right?
I'm glad to have calmed down, yeah, yeah.
And women, it's in their early 40s, so it kind of makes sense. Older women going out with younger men. We lived longer, too, turns out.
Yeah.
So I think the whole cougar thing, I'm glad it's all come around, and it's working. That's what it should be.
Do you think that is true, that women genuinely are in their sexual peak in their early 40s? Because I have a theory that it's a ruse. Designed to keep men around that extra, like, 12 years.
Can I tell you
Because
something?
I'm going to tell you, in my personal experience, I've not found that to be the case.
I think you're right.
Yeah, you think so, yeah?
Yeah. No, I think he might be right.
But I have a feeling that suddenly when 20-something-year-old guys enter the picture, the peak suddenly makes another run and hits the ceiling again.
I think what happens is women get older, they want to become more sexual, so they're trying so hard to stay young that that's probably they're pretending.
There you go. Wow.
Yeah, so maybe the whole theory's over. I mean, maybe forget it.
I don't think it's... we shouldn't be so quick to dump it all.
Short.
Now, I want to show something because... And I'm not kidding. I was driving into work, and I saw this bus sign, and you play a real estate agent on the show.
Right.
And I was looking at it and going, that real estate agent looks just like Courteney Cox. And I'm driving, and now I'm looking behind me as I'm driving, which is not good. And the reason I was confused is because it wasn't this particular homeless person sitting next to you, but there was a guy sitting there covering up the words Cougar Town, so I just thought things had gone bad and your, like, twin was selling real estate or something. But you do play a real estate agent.
I do, and that wouldn't be such a weird sign because I love real estate so much. I actually may...
You do love, because I remember you were telling me that you buy, what do? You buy houses and...
I buy them, and I'm planning to live there for the rest of my life, and then I get bored.
Oh, so you're unintentionally flipping. You're not intentionally flipping the houses.
This is just actual ADD or some.
Or you're just flaky with the houses, yeah. Well, the fun part of it is fixing the house up. It's also the worst part.
Oh, yeah. As soon as I move in, I always say, please remind me never to move again. I hate this. The boxes are unpacked within a day, and then I'm like, oh, well, that was fun, and let's do it again. So,
have you ever thought of living in a hotel?
That's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea, huh?
I like it.
And so how many houses have you had, like, over the last 5 years, say?
I've had a lot. In the last 5 years, well, let's say in the last 12 years, probably 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you on the run from the law or something?
Well,
the
I've
tax
got
man
quite
after
a past.
you?
Yeah.
Now, there's a scene in the show that people saw, and I've heard that people are asking you about this because you're very you expose yourself.
Yes.
Not completely, but you do things that maybe most actors would not do.
It was pretty brave, I'll say.
I would say
the
yes.
opening scene of the show, I am in horrible lighting. I mean, let's face it, if you go out at 12 noon, nobody looks that good. I mean, that downlight is terrible. Well, they happened to do a scene where it was just regular lighting, and I showed a part of my body, I mean, everything. I showed my elbow skin and my legs and my belly and things that, and I've spent so much time trying to convince people, no, that really is me looking that flabby.
And it really is
like,
you.
why am I doing that? Why do I say that wasn't me? Instead, I've had to convince people that really was me.
Well, let's take a look at the clip and then people can
say,
and you can explain. Here we go.
What the hell is that? It's like a farm animal.
That's your stomach?